Today we keep on testing Spotlight, brand new from Banggood. It's the ET853 3-in-1. Oh yeah. The TOOLTOP ET853C boasts being not only a multimeter but also an oscilloscope as well as a signal generator. 3-in-1. That is awesome. Hey, speaking of awesome, big keep on testing shout out to Banggood. Thanks so much for sending the meter in for this review. Aha. ET853C from TOOLTOP. 20,000 counts of true RMS goodness. In the box, you get quite a lot of goodies. We'll start off with that user manual. And it's pretty intense because a lot of different features with the ET853C. All English. And yeah, lots to read. Not only that, check this out. Look at that oscilloscope probe. All of the kit and caboodle included, and actually a pretty decent looking probe set. Of course, with the multimeter part of it, we have our test leads here, and they give us a USB-C charging cable because, oh yeah, this is chargeable. Thank goodness. Man, with that red background, it really dissolves in a sea of red, doesn't it? Good looking meter all around. Got that nice rubberized boot. And it gives you a good tactile feel. So you're not going to drop this. Even if your hands are dirty or greasy, chances are you're going to have a pretty good grip with this meter. And that's a good thing. Now the boot does come off, I think. Yeah, it does. So if for whatever reason you don't want to boot, yeah, it will remove. Kind of threw me for a loop, but if you look at the back of the meter here, I thought we had some sort of a hanger housing here, so this would lift up and you can, hang it. But no, it is just smoke and mirrors. Good quality tilt stand as well. Not going anywhere. This thing is in there, nice and firm. And located at the top of the meter, we have our channel 1 and channel 2, along with the flashlight and, of course, that compensation tip for the probe. Side-by-side comparison, definitely not the biggest meter and definitely not the smallest. Nice attention to detail on that boot. Red sides do come off as well. Here's that gorgeous selector switch, volts AC-DC, millivolts AC-DC, continuity, resistance, and diode. Capacitance, frequency and duty cycle, microamps AC/DC, milliamps AC/DC, high current amps AC/DC, and finally the secondary off position. At the bottom of the meter we have our 4 inputs: high current, low current, the negative common ground, and of course volts AC/DC. Look at that nice current display at the top. Frequency, we have those nice input enunciators telling us where those jacks should go. Kind of helps, especially if you're out in the field, you're being rushed. Always not bad to have that second opinion. Speaking of second opinions, look at that gorgeous display. Oh, I love it. I love it. Lots of simple, intuitive touching and pressing. That's all it is. And once again, when this is outside, believe you me when I say that it is super easy on those eyes. Oh, it's so easy to see. Language settings. You can turn that beep off and on. You can adjust the brightness. Very simple controls, easy to operate, and basically once you set it up once, you don't have to do it again. Oscilloscope mode. All your parameters or inputs. Let's not forget this is a dual channel setup. We have a rel button, one touch. I mean, everything just easy breezy. Okay, let's take a quick look at a diode now. And we're not getting that nice audible beep, but we're not having any problems in terms of illuminating those LEDs. 5 out of 5. Oh, like it. Just too bad we don't have that nice audible beep. Oh well, what can you do? 3.2 volts, maximum output voltage in diode mode. And look at that in terms of DC accuracy, 5.00 is what we want, and that is what we get. Same thing for that 10 volts, 10.00, coming in at 10.01. Good enough for me. Low current milliamps, once again 100 milliamps on the precision milliamp input, and 100.2 coming up. This has been a pretty accurate little multimeter. .5 decibels maximum output in continuity. This has that signal generator mode, very good, pretty versatile actually, and you can change any parameter you want. Here you can change your square wave, you know. For the square wave, you have 10 hertz to 3 megahertz. Triangle wave, you got 10 hertz to 100 kilohertz. And for the sine wave signal generation, you've got 10 hertz to 100 kilohertz. So lots of different frequencies to play with. And your output amplitude goes from 3 volts peak to peak, 2 volts peak to peak, 1 volt peak to peak. You get the idea. So yeah, lots of functionality here. Now we're in oscilloscope mode. You can see nice, clear, vibrant display there. Dual channel oscilloscope, 70 megahertz, one channel 42. Input coupling mode for channel 2 is AC/DC. You've got your 1X and your 10X for the probes itself. Voltage from 0 to 80 volts peak to peak, and 10 times measures voltages from 0 to 800 volts peak to peak. Signal source, output prompt, battery level, run pause indicator, all there. Get your baseline indicator for channel 2 and the baseline indication for channel 1. And vertical sensitivity as well, channel 1. Now, before you do use your oscilloscope, don't forget to do that probe compensation. I don't have time to do it here, but press F1 to F4 to get into the main menu. Then you hold down the F2 key, and that's where you can start your probe compensation. You want to connect the probe tip to the signal generator's out terminal, hit the auto key, and once it's properly compensated, you're going to see a nice square wave. If it's undercompensated, it's kind of wispy. Overcompensated, the same thing. So just do make sure to do that probe compensation before you start any oscilloscope measurements. Time-based adjustment, channel 1 and channel 2 settings. You got your trigger settings as well under F4. It's not a bad, you are sort of limited just because the fact that this is a multimeter / oscilloscope. But that being said, I got to say the readouts themselves are pretty crisp, pretty clear with their basic channel settings, your time-based adjustment, the horizontal positioning adjustment. Everything is pretty intuitive per se. Nothing went wonky. The trigger mode sometimes in auto seemed to have a bit of a disconnect acquiring that waveform, but generally speaking, it seemed to work fairly decent. So, I mean, I guess beggars can't be choosers. Once again, this is something really portable. All in all, though, you can see it just looks pretty sweet. And it is very fast. So once again, I mean, 70 megahertz for a device like this, that is definitely nothing to sneeze at. Here we are taking a look at the inside. Wow, that is a gorgeous looking PCB. I am liking it right off the get-go. Super clean and just good quality detail here. Not only that, good components. You'll see what I mean in a minute, but let's start off with that 18650 battery. One 18650, and look at that nice 2-pin header here that connects directly to that PCB. So if you do have to replace your battery, it's not a big deal. Get a little closer look at those components, and yeah, what do you see? What do you see? Yeah, look at that. We have that nice poly fuse here on the milliamp low current side of things. So if you do blow a fuse, you don't have to replace it. It's just going to reset after a few seconds. Same thing with the high current amp, 10 amp input. We have a resettable SMD style fuse. Now, once again, I mean, mileage may vary. I think for a multimeter like this, it's a really good thing. You don't want to be changing fuses out in the field. Nice attention to detail all around, though. Good spacing as well. Look at that. I mean, quality. I gotta say, this is not bad. Look at those solder joints on those split end connectors. Pretty decent. Here we have our some more SMD components here, including that 4051 analog multiplexer, 8-channel single pole. And there's the date of manufacture, 2025, version 3. A couple of these components here are unfortunately, you know, there's nothing on them, no signifier, so it's a little hard to say what we're looking at in terms of the actual IC itself. Nice and clean. We do have a little bit of flux there, as you can see, but generally speaking, I mean, this is a clean looking board. And speaking of high quality performance parts, look at the Japanese-made Fujitsu relay, 2 of them. So, you know, awesome. Don't expect to see that in a low-end cheapo, but once again, quality is in the details. Same thing with that ribbon connector for the gorgeous display. Look at that. Very, very sweet. All in all, I gotta say, attention to detail. Good job, TOOLTOP. I'm impressed. Closing thoughts on the TOOLTOP ET853C multimeter, oscilloscope, and signal generator. Yes, yes, and yes. This is a really decent solution, an all-in-one solution, especially if you're out in the field. If you're looking for a good all-in-one portable tool combining oscilloscope, multimeter, and signal generator, I think the 853C offers strong value. The dual-channel oscilloscope and decent bandwidth, plus this multimeter precision, and you saw it was pretty darn precise, makes it a compelling choice for the electronics hobbyist or the field service tech, where you don't need that ultra high-end spec, but you need something that is capable and versatile. Now, there might be some questions about the overall accuracy. Maybe there's some bandwidth flatness, yes. Quality of the probes, and the trigger stability, it might not match that high-end lab gear, but let's face it, you're not going to be using this in your high-end lab. Definitely for high-end oscilloscope work, you're going to use something better than this. A lab bench oscilloscope will outperform this any day of the week. That being said, for quick, dirty solutions out in the field, I think this is great bang for buck. And that multimeter versatility was awesome. This is a very capable multimeter. It has that gorgeous display that really pops, and it's not subject to the glare. Well, I mean, usually not, but it just looks great on the screen. It does seem to go into that hibernation sleep mode sooner than I'd like, but man, oh man, this thing is really a pleasure to look at. Overall, what a great tool for combining all-in-one performance at an unbeatable price. The TOOLTOP ET853C gets a solid 4 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching this review, everybody. Until the next one, keep on testing.